Niger show. Today the show no go dey different from as they take the B. Small time now. Newspaper vendor boy go waka enter inside the newspaper stand. Make you go bring on a matter them. We be say the shell and we gather wait on top the front page of newspaper. And from there we go waka enter inside our top story segment where we be say we get some kind matter them we gather wait where. And of course, Ogalai Muhammad been talk when he been go Abuja and when he been go Washington DC, when he been go US. Say INEC been deliberately hold back to upload results of presidential election to IREV because of attacks. We be say the IREV portal be the get. Now I come talk and say no people they misquote. Say no be exactly as he used to talk. Well, that matter they inside that top story segment. When the time reach, we go open phone and make we hear as he do you for body. And Oga Wale showing Kakon talk say I been tell Oga Atiku and Oga Tinubu say me they step down for the younger ones. Make it be say the rule. That matter still the ground. When the time reach, we go open phone line, make we hear as it take do you for body. Now the good morning Niger show with this one so. And you know as they do them now, would they always like to hear from you because we they practice true democracy. We like make it be say we feel your pulse as you feel our own back. You know what I'm saying? Having said that, make a throw away to the newspaper vendor boy.
Yes, so with the plenty things with our hand, our first sit down talk in conversation, we go carry and come give you now. And I don't say we tell you, say we go carry one informate come on Thursday, will be today, where we go look am as it be. Check am because it get to do with children. That kind of thing. We say we make we look the matter as it be. Our guest will go follow us sit down. We go yarn the matter wella. Wetin we suppose do to reduce child abuse for Naija? The thing what we suppose do to make sure say you and I we go dey vigilant to reduce child abuse for Naija. If you check the statistics of the level of child abuse where they share, you self you go shock say not be people born these people. Why did they treat them like this? So that conversation we carry and come again, and we get one very better person we go follow us sit down here. Now gender advocate name na Eniola Edun. You go follow us talk the matter. Make we look the things as Lagos State government don't talk say the abuse of children don't dey too much. And they come from Lagos State Ministry of that kind. They look inside the matter as the thing go be. Waiting consign the abuse of children and how the things where if they grab you say now what they do be this. The kind of things where you go face. That kind of conversation go there. We go look am and you self you go follow us talk. We go open phone lines normally. You go tell us how you take CM. If you get reports of person where they do anyhow to him pikin, you fit call us. You fit tell us. She go dey here where she go follow us talk am as well. And the conversation go dey casual. And yes, so my people, you know, say now so they do have for here with so much justice, equity, and fairness. Yes. Frank Fagbo also show face because today is a Thursday, so Frank go dey here to tell us how we go put our money. Which way we go to export this time around because now exporting and importing business now. Containers on the high sea. Now they get this period. So Frank go dey here to tell us as he take bid for money matter and where we go put our money when the time reach. And just before we take a little break, enter inside the newspaper stand. If I turn to my far right, I guess something with the shell. Ladies and gentlemen, make I tell on the secret to make a day was just in high spirits this morning. You say what?
Please help me welcome Chef Anita.
Hey, she did blush. You see and they blush. Anita, how far now?
Anita.
Bye.
I see you. I mean, waiting you they do for kitchen today. Make we know. Waiting they happen for there. What are you doing for us?
Okay, I'm making party jollof.
Party jollof.
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay.
The party don't start.
The party don't start.
The
This
party
one
don't
onto
start.
the season. Okoya. Onto the merriment of the season.
Yes, no.
Thank God. Jesus, we thank you as you die for us. Come resurrect after you die. You unless if we don't see jollof rice like this. Make we take small break when we come back. And then we don't pose on top of newspaper stand to bring us the newspapers. Will they come back?
What is difficult in you putting your home together? I don't see you apportioning any blame to your son here now, do I?
My mom is here because of her health conditions, not to do your house chores.
You know, I just got back. And usually Rachel helps her in the kitchen.
Neither Rachel or my mother is my wife. You will cook my food for me.
You're my husband. I live with you, so I know how you think.
If you have any brain in that your head, you would know that you
will not talk to me like that.
I will talk to you whichever way I choose to.
You will not raise your voice at me ever again in this company.
You want to beat me? Then be prepared to lose everything, because I won't hesitate telling Nico the unvarnished truth. Yes.
Game Over, showing Thursday, 6:30 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
You look at us koro and they hear us whine. I say you tada gidigba. And this now as it hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what they happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don't they reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires.
China say these qualities them. He get university when then they go learn am, or he get fasting and prayer wey person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where we they go. You don't know where you want go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
The story never told before. Let's go! From one of the most important characters in the history of humanity. And the pain for every loss turned him into a man with a spirit made of steel.
I promise you that there will not be a single soldier who doesn't remember what your brothers did on that mountain, wearing their honor for clothing and their courage for shoes.
A man who was passionate about life and about justice.
Our only purpose is the freedom of America, and that freedom must be above any personal hate.
Bolivar, showing Mondays to Fridays, 2:30 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Naija show. Now, Holy Thursday, now we day. For those who be say they be Catholic, they understand the way we be say this calendar take go. Tomorrow go come be Good Friday, followed by Holy Saturday, then we'll come reach Easter Sunday and then Easter Monday. So we dey wish all the Christians them when we say in the process when the thing they follow, make them follow well and pray for our great country Nigeria. Now, our ancestors don't drop words of wisdom. This one, we'll go use our whole body this long weekend when they come. So, what will be the proverb of the day? The proverb of the day, they're very, very straightforward. They say, overtaking, they allowed, but no forget, say, overspeed, they kill. Overtaking, they allowed, but no forget, say, overspeed, they kill. This one, they use illustration of motor. To overtake, for example, if you dey drive now, say, the person when they in front or when they ahead of you, you go just pass them, can't go in front. Usually, they always they talk, say, make you horn before you overtake. So that the person go know, say, now what you want to do with that. Make you no confuse, say, okay, oh, now this time you won't move, go here, you can't cause problem. So it dey okay, say, make you come front. Maybe because you want to reach somewhere quickly or you want to avoid something where they come from back. But the truth now say, if you no indicate, it go cause serious problem. I make you get that for the back of your mind, say, as you dey overtake, oh, if you go use speed, oh, it go cause serious problem. If we relate this one to our life, it is important to make you know, say, as you dey go like this for this life now process. Because of, say, person don't go university, the person don't do NYSC, the person call dey work. You were in the primary school, You can't envy the person. You need to understand everything as step by step. If you want to overtake that person, good for you. But get that for the back of your mind, say, you must write Junior WAEC, you must write WAEC or NECO, you must write JAMB, you must write post-UTME, and you must pass all these ones before you enter. Your head or your brain, it get the capacity to carry all these things when they read. So it's very important, make you get that for the back of your mind, say, now small, and now step by step.
All right. Thank you very much, Chukudi, for that better breakdown. As you take step-by-step breakdown. I greet you again.
I greet you
I greet you especially. We don't
big boys wear pink.
Big boys wear pink.
Nice
you
one.
know,
Yes.
rich boys wear pink.
The rich boys, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Make I just throw that in.
Yes.
All right, so as the weekend don't come, I don't say you don't be ready to enter to jubilate.
By
but
the grace of God.
things where they share for social media recently, they talk say Oga Reno Omokri, he don't come under hot fire because of the talk where he talk say me they arrest the candidate, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party and a vice. But some kind of things where he feel say that they do. How you take see the matter?
So Oga Reno Omokri, na person when be say, if you go by how in the support, he ain't get candidate when in the support, or he get person when be saying the support.
Yeah.
And you know, if you give the position when he not there for inside of Nigeria before, especially for government, as talk person, sometimes when he talk, people go look say, okay, oh, this person don't talk because they believe say a person will be say he did one position before. But truth be say, he gets some talk when person not supposed to stress himself. Because I did like this now, if I begin to analyze what your Gary or Omokri don't talk, he go they give me headache. I don't talk here severally say, it's very important, people know say process there everything. If you participate for elections and you don't like the outcome, you get process when you go seek redress for our judiciary. You go through the available data and the evidence, then you prepare your petition, you go court, from the tribunal, you go court of appeal, depending on the level, you go even go Supreme Court. So no need for stress. And I also talk and say, now only one country we get. All this talk about we will do this, we will do that. If the thing is set, no referee to blow whistle say, oh yeah, make we stop for now. Wahala, no they allow for development and it go cause serious problem. So me, I no go waste my time, they stress myself with what your Gary or Omokri talk. I go maintain my stand about say, now only one country now we get. Even if you get dual citizenship, or you get another passport where you feel say, if something happen here, you go wrong, come out. They go treat you like second-class citizen for that place. Now only this country that we get.
All right, thank you very much for that one. Make we just enter the papers quickly. My people, time don't reach. You start to jot the one down where you go like to react to talk about when we open the phone lines. So yeah, we'll start with the punch. Ekore Madu, Obasanjo begs UK court for leniency. They say, I beg. Check out for page 12. There's a fresh promissory note raising national debt. DMO, they give us this update as well. We see some other matters where they here. Check out on page 19. Federal government borrows $800 million for mass transit cash transfers. Federal government borrows $800 million for mass transit cash transfers. That one did here. Okay, new House leadership. They say opposition reps elect plot to upstage APC. What's it happen? The matter they there. You will check them out as Ibibona, the major cocoa day on top the front page of the Punch. This picture, I know say Chukudi go like to respond to them, but make we go down small. Lagos Ibadan Expressway ready April 30th. Drainage delays or your section. I federal government they talk this one. Go check them out for there as well. Okada riders on the rampage. Kill police, they kill one cop, they can't injure DPO. Waiting happen, waiting cost this kind kata it inside page 4 and 5. Then Bitcoin platform with 1.5 million Nigerian users shut down. Hey! Chukudi!
And that war, I for like put mouth for that Bitcoin matter, but me I leave them.
Okay.
Because other things when they're very important. To me, they're the front page of that newspaper.
Oh, yeah, no.
Make I start first with that picture. He break my heart, and that war, he break my heart. And why did they break my heart now? Say, I feel share in the experience of these children them when they these open trucks them. And that will not be school bus.
At all.
Because we know how school bus be.
Yes.
Then not be school bus because not be school provide this particular vehicle when they convey these children. And if you see the school uniform when they wear, you go see say not be the same school. All of them they go. Now, this now most likely person will be good Samaritan. When they ply the road when these children they follow go school or they come back from school, when just look say as these children they gather for here, making just carry them. If you be saying they live for their area or maybe in the past there regularly, but children not supposed they face this kind situation. And children not supposed to live side by side with danger like this. All these things now, the things when we say they further contribute to say education inside Nigeria, the leg they shake. If our children will be the future of our great country, they live side by side with danger like this. And that was as they pack themselves outside now. As they pack themselves inside the open truck.
Sense at all.
See as these children, anything will happen here now. Some of them don't even turn reach the barrier.
Yeah.
When we say that
so if anything happen, they
fall. And that na expressway, na serious problem. I go like make a government they disturbed with this particular picture and video when they make the rounds on social media and make them do something. I go give the example of somebody when I know. That time during my NYSC, I work for one private secondary school, and he get one person when we say he be lawmaker, he did the opposition that time. In fact, I be the only person for this Lagos when win election to go the center for that opposition political party. He be provide buses when they carry children, when they go public schools around the area, primary or secondary. Yeah. This is for that Ilupeju side. And these children go come out, enter the buses. Sometimes if they might even come back Lagos, now go even they drive the bus. People go they hail them, then go they happy. Me, I believe say our representatives them. Suppose they look this kind of situation. We know say it no go happen overnight, but to a considerable degree, children don't suppose they exposed to this kind of danger because it is really very, very embarrassing.
This can lead to kidnapping as well. Because you don't know where they go.
And then aside from kidnapping first, me I believe say those children now, maybe some of them know the person. Or they just look say, okay, this is not person where say maybe they don't see his face. As this one enter, the other one follow him enter. If you need to kidnap, that was a problem. Yeah. But the biggest danger, I say this now, busy expressway. And the children they exposed like this. You're not supposed to like this now. Now climb to go school to go learn. Then finally they were. It be like say what happened for 2015, 2016 go happen again. For the National Assembly. Okay. You go down here say some people they come out they talk say make the zone the prominent positions to them because they don't too take for National Assembly. Yes. Or because it go good make somebody when come from this part of Nigeria or this person when they believe in this particular religion to become It happen for Senate, it happen for House of Representatives. But that House of Representatives own they very, very dicey because out of 360 members today the APC, will be the ruling party today, then get 162 members for the results when they don't call. Then if you go and calculate all the other political parties together when they're in the opposition, those will get 163. If you plus 162 plus 163, it will give you 325. If you go minus 325 from 360, it remains 35. And INEC go still do supplementary elections for some polling units, do runoff for some places. So if the 35 fall to APC, then go there in the majority. But if the 35 majority don't fall to them, it fall to other opposition, now we say we will get House of Representatives where we say the opposition go form greater majority. And now what they don't do meeting. They call themselves together. They say there be the greater majority. And then they hide that position. Because to them, they know one person will go there. Or those in favor say I. When I na 2 voice and nay na 300, the person goes still knock, say the eyes have it. Because he be the person will be saying just the rubber stamp, made that they borrow. They say this time around, they will follow them drag out. And the party don't draw here, give everybody, say, they don't want anything like that, say it go be anti-party. But then, think I'm a if, for example, like 10 people don't indicate interest to become speaker, and some of them, if you say, now my party,
it's their right.
So we suppose,
they're supposed
now if we say, inside the party, division, don't they? Because if 10 people from the same political party come out and say, I won't be speaker, and we say this 10, from their party, people go vote for them. They don't divide. From outside, people go vote for them. Now, the person who gets these people now he go win the election. He promises to be interesting. I look forward to all the drama and shenanigans.
We go see him. We're here to bring the update.
You like say I like to watch him too much. And then make I go up. Make I talk money. You know, sir, I like to talk about money.
We like money.
Very quickly, we get to do with Equerry Madu and them. Oga Obasanjo. You don't beg you can make them tamper justice with Messi. But unfortunately, the law. For the law for most countries. Their law no they see rude. You don't know whether it be. I'm not sure say their law go even see Obasanjo later.
They look
on a good day, the law not supposed to see the letter because the law no get eye. All right, we could go inside borrowing. First of all, the two matter we did together, the one with debt management office talk and the borrowing we be so we see Oga Madam we in charge of finance. But interestingly, the two head of those two places now women. So it is good. So we here say we they borrow 800 million naira from
dollars.
Dollars. How dare I insult that
dollars,
money?
please.
Dollars. No times and by naira. Don't try it.
No, try.
So we dey borrow that money. You know what we want use and do? You know, say federal governments by waiting we don't put together. Everything will by the plan we don't do since last year. Everything we get to do with subsidy supposed to end by June. So from that time, everything we consign subsidy supposed don't end for Nigeria.
Yes.
Interestingly too, almost all the presidential candidates been talk say themselves then go come out subsidy. And the person when win will be president-elect also they in favor of commuting subsidy.
Yes.
So with every indication, it be like say subsidy really go pack in load, leave by June. What's be the subsidy now? Subsidy now the money where it be say government they add to use help us to buy fuel with lesser money.
Yes.
Because if we bring the fuel in with the way the fuel price used there from international community, who they use, make a break and down more there. So the greatest matter na say our oil what would they produce? We get them in abundance.
We get oil.
So this oil what would they produce now? Would they drill them, come carry and go another country?
May they refine
sell them to them for another country. Come tell them say that one will settle now. Not gonna give us the money. Make we exchange them. Use bring in imported fuel. You know what I'm saying? You understand? So they like trade by barter. So that kind of thing. So they go give us the equivalent. Who go use buy what did they call it? Who go use bring in fuel? But the process of bringing in that fuel now because of the thing where they happen with our dollar, where our dollar the dancer will our naira the dancer will where dollar they. It can't be like say it get as USB. So because of that, the difference, the money at the time where the fuel enter inside our country, they too much. They too high. And when it don't they high like that, you go too much for ordinary Nigerian to buy. As we talk to you now, they say Nigeria, now they buy fuel the cheapest for the whole of West Africa. So other countries like Ghana, like other ones that are around us, their fuel price costs us our own because of this subsidy we would add. However, there were that same subsidy will realize say now the hands of some cabals where we don't hear of since 2015 during Jonathan time. Now them now they enjoy that subsidy pass. So now government won't borrow 800 million naira to use cushion the effect of subsidy when it be say that subsidy happen. Now the thing be say if that subsidy come, what's they want use the money to say they go use and get mass transit buses to use ferry workers, NLC members because NLC don't they blow out say it not go work on a promise of say refineries go work. One refinery per year. What's happen? 18 years now I don't spend for administration. One refinery never work. How on I want use commot subsidy put us to suffer without making our refineries work. So NLC say make our refineries work first before you put commot subsidy. However, government now don't go borrow money to use help us with palliative. You know what the one is that do get mass transit buses to use help carry people where they go work, make transport not too costly. Then secondly, to use do cash transfers.
Nice one.
You understand? Now there were cash transfers. What's it make they talk about the next story where they for the corner now when Madam Wade in charge of DMO debt management office. That is people where they calculate all the gbese what would they owe. Go call them well. They use complaint for inside channel television. She talk say the level of debts we be say would they owe too much, especially when you look at the debts versus revenue what would they generate. That is versus the money what would they generate. Say don't too much. Say because not only for debt so would they owe, not only for lack of revenue what would they generate, not only for borrowed money what would they borrow. Say even government had all the issue at promissory notes. Promissory notes now say I give you this note, say by so time this money I go pay you by so time if you do contracts on me. Now we see promissory notes be. So all of this one don't they accumulate, don't they add up to the money where government don't borrow. Meaning say by the time you calculate all of those together, join them together with the one who they owe before, the team it wear gyms well. So there was the question that be saying now which way we go with all of this one because it be like say as it stand like this now still borrow upon borrow because remember say all of our budget so far we they run in deficit meaning say all our budgets from how many years back the money we know they get money to run out so they borrow to use fund and according to this woman they borrow 85 to 95% of the money then who would they use add to the deficit of this budget then. Wow. It is a very sad situation.
Okay, that's to say we will need to understand, say that the borrowing will not stop, looking at the situation on ground. The Guardian, quickly now, we'll just check this one. I will just run through the two papers, then we'll just pick some of the story where we did. They say the opposition parties plot to produce rep speaker, at least Chukudi don't help us break down that matter. INEC and the imperative of financial accountability. Go check them out. Now the editorial page, now I drop that one. Nigeria, South Africa, Egypt, slowing regional growth, says World Bank. And neighbors feed facts on Nigeria's poorly funded, inefficient seaports. Local ports get 2 billion naira budgetary allocations in 8 years. Ports recovery with current reforms, NPA boss. Now they talk this one. We come down. We see Afenifere Igbo leaders tackle Mohammed over treason. and pose claims. Make I just quickly check the final paper where they here. Make we see waiting we feel look sharply. The Daily Sun. They say NSIA veto signed carbon avoidance and removal projects agreement. They say Soyinka gives damning verdict on last elections. They don't talk as he takes the matter. Obasanjo writes UK court seeks leniency for Ekoremadu. Say, I beg, tamper justice with mercy. Treason claim, federal government APC overheating polity. They say that one night they add too much. Everything they talk down. They say stop giving credence to IPOB. Federal government tells Western nations. Okay, find out what's in that one be. Federal government to build 15 psychiatric outposts in Southeast. All right, we'll find out for there. Igbo should come home for census to prove our large population. Now, IPOB, they talk this one. They say court stops Julius Abure from parading self as LP chair. Okay? Post-subsidy. Palliatives, federal government secures, yes, at this point, don't tell us that one. $800 million from World Bank targets 50 million Nigerians. So they're going to send you a lot. And 8 students and others kidnapped. Kaduna government. Chukudi.
And then I hope say these students, then go rescue them. And the other ones when we say they in captivity.
Yes.
If we go back to the other newspaper, the front page talk say our neighboring countries, they benefit from our poorly funded ports. And then what? Sometimes I go think, I go ask, say, we really need those who love this our country. We need people where we say, go look Nigeria, talk, say, okay, I go do everything for my country. Like in the words of John F. Kennedy, say, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. But then again, you go ask yourself, the relationship supposed to be symbiotic. That one means, say, as you they give your country supposed to give you back.
Yes.
It's really very, very sad. Say, we get brilliant ideas. We go put policies where we say, if you look the policy, if we do have the way when it's supposed they, problem not supposed they, but if like say now people, they deliberately use their hand, they spoil them. Now the sad thing be say, as some people will be Nigerians, they use their hand, they spoil them, we they lose, but others they gain. Because now to their own advantage. Not be say those people even they brilliant or they do anything when they're outstanding.
Yeah.
Now because we use our own hand, they spoil what is supposed to add value to us. Then we just look and say, okay, since these people decide to do their self anyhow, make they take advantage of them. In turn, they go make plenty money. They go add value to their own society.
Yes.
Their country go they prosper, while our own go they go back.
But they forget say would they give customs and targets like marketers
now, they tell
every year. So the kind targets would they give them. So we supposed also make sure say we give them the enabling environment to meet up that target.
Now wait till they tell you. And they tell you say, now the people when they do this thing don't come from Singapore. They don't come from Malaysia. Now Nigerians, when deliberately go just do and say, if you achieve this one, don't worry about every other thing. But in the long run, now the whole country, they suffer last. If you get money because you feel say, oh, you make money from here, you make money from here. Last, you will still go build high fence, put barbed wire, use CCTV, buy security dogs. Because the day when those people go jump the fence, come because they're hungry, they go chop you raw.
Okay, thank you, Chukudi. Thank you. As you say, the vex, not vex. Take them easy. Not vex.
Okay,
no
it's
vex,
okay.
no vex. All right, we'll go wrap up the matter for here. But before we go, you know, as they run them now. Anita, as you say, they walk. How the thing they be? You know, say I'll always be checking up on you.
Yeah.
Because we are very symbiotic. In this relationship.
Edewo talking about symbiosis.
Edewo too like food. Edewo too like food.
Talking about symbiosis. Una don't tell me this thing. No one. I think it's a person perfume. I thought you were using jollof fragrance. I mean, what did they put inside this thing? What did they inside? You like say one ingredient they inside.
Yes.
Now one particular seasoning. Now one particular seasoning. Royco they smell like this one.
No.
Royco they smell. Anita na our Royco chef. She package Royco for us.
Now they cause problems.
This place going to smell like saying Christmas. You know Christmas for house.
And that was Jesus just died, can't resurrect.
Oh my goodness.
So we they celebrate say he don't rise up.
Wow, Royco.
We're not giving the memo. Chukudi, can't they go? Your time is up.
All right.
This perfume no concern you. Edewo, well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Maybe we take break. Will they come back? My people don't go anywhere.
Good morning, Niger. Wow, things they happen every day. Now from one story to the other.
And these things they happen for our eyes, but we no go tired to talk about. as we dey see am. Our entertainment tori unko, e no dey miss tori yakpa.
And even for sport. No be only sports, we dey give you correct information wey go help you run your business matter.
But wait, tori suppose dey reliable. E suppose carry better truth come body.
Nothing dey more important pass make we get am right.
We go help you run your day if you dey watch us.
The Good Morning Niger Show, showing weekdays 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. only on Wazobia Max TV.
Good morning, Niger. Now, wow, things they happen every day. Now from one tori to the other.
And these things they happen for our eyes, but we no go tire to talk am as we dey see am. Our entertainment tori unko, e no dey miss tori yakpa.
And even for sport. No be only sports, we dey give you correct information wey go help you run your business matter.
But wait, tori suppose dey reliable.
If you look us koro and you dey hear us whine, I say you tada gidigba. And this na as e dey hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what dey happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don dey reward grandstanding, make some people billionaires.
Shey na say these qualities dem, e get university when dem dey go learn am, or e get fasting and prayer wey person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where we dey go. You don't know where you wan go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
If you look us koro and you dey hear us whine, I say you tada gidigba. And this na as e dey hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what dey happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don dey reward grandstanding, make some people billionaires.
Shey na say these qualities dem, e get university when dem dey go learn am, or e get fasting and prayer wey person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where we dey go. You don't know where you wan go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
If you look us koro and you dey hear us whine, I say you tada gidigba. And this na as e dey hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what dey happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don dey reward grandstanding, make some people billionaires.
Shey na say these qualities dem, e get university when dem dey go learn am, or e get fasting and prayer wey person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where we dey go. You don't know where you wan go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
If you look us koro and you dey hear us whine, I say you tada gidigba. And this na as e dey hot.
Abi the government don't get.
See the matter them we gather with for newspaper. Just say your body don't do you say, I want to talk. Oh, yeah, 5 numbers don't come up for your screen now. Choose any of them, make you carry call us. But when you call us, try make you quench the voice of your TV so that we go get clean and clear conversation without shon. It will good. You need to sound good for ear at all. And then when you also call us, make you know say now only 60 seconds you get to use talk your mind. Try make you not talk past 60 seconds. So gather your thoughts, waiting you want to talk your idea together for inside 60 seconds. Squeeze them in. You go good like that. And then make you no use bad word at all. You know they good. WhatsApp number go also show face. You don't see I'm saying you don't show now. Send only WhatsApp message to the WhatsApp number. Only WhatsApp. According to my governor. Oh yeah. Make a hand over to Honorable Edewa. We don't join politics and food business. Make it begin give us the matter we gather with
for all equity and fairness with a sprinkle of justice, we dey here to give you the update on things we dey on top our top story. Make us start with the headlines. They say INEC deliberately withheld uploading, which we say they not put the results online intentionally. They talk about the presidential election results on top the IRF portal. Who talk this one? Oga Lai Mohammed. Now he can give us the informate as information minister where him be. Okay, we'll go put the flesh on top of that one. I told Atiku, Tinubu and others to quit for fresh energies. Who talk this one? Oga Shoyinka, na him talk say, in the advice, but we'll go put the flesh inside that will make you know what's in talk verbatim as it talk. They say WhatsApp is now a primary target for hackers. Now NCC, they want this one. So everybody will get WhatsApp. They talk say hackers don't tanda gidigba on top WhatsApp so they make sure say they spoil things. So I don't give us the top yearnings. Mama Africa, please take us through the other part of the conversation. Make country people follow you.
As you come in Mama Africa, just remember food. Just, the smell within the environment, just make the name, the sink in. All right, my people, make an inside the matter, the massive, the hot this morning. So, the Electoral Commission, that is the Independent National Electoral Commission, where their name na INEC, aka INEC, they say they've been deliberately, my Peking go say na deliberately, they be deliberately withhold the real-time upload of presidential election results from polling units into the IRF portal. Now, who talked this one and to whom? Oga Lai Mohammed would be the Oga Patapata for Information and Culture for inside the country, and I talk this one according to waiting news agency of Nigeria carry come out for Domot, and they say he talked this matter when he been there Washington DC as he go to sell and market Nigeria well for the eyes of the international community. And some foreign newspapers have been there when they say they talk this one. So Ogalai Mohammed can say INEC decision to withhold the upload or to stop. That is for them not to upload the results of the presidential election real time to the IRF portal, saying that because of the suspected cyber attacks, then we be saying they get see because as a suspect say it be like say a lot of people go attack the portal. They can say make we know upload the presidential election, make we leave them first. So that people know go attack them. If you also remember, Oga Sapantami, where he be saying in charge of communications so inside the country, they come out and say about 13 million attacks, 12.9 something million attacks. Now he be say they register on the presidential election alone. Over 12 million attacks, or approximately 13 million attacks. Now they register on that presidential election period alone. So maybe now all these kinds is now got Lai Mohammed they talk, saying and waiting make INEC come look and say if we upload this presidential election results inside IREV, then fit tamper with them. Since BC people don't they want tamper, they attack the place. However, as them quote and the matter can they go around, I can't they hear for corner where we hear saying they say no, it be like say people news agency of Nigeria because I then bring the matter come forwards. Say be like say they no quote them right. Say he no exactly talk like that. Why? Because talk can they come out say what see you they tell us now, Galai Mohammed. Yes, we know saying that you they in charge of everything we concern informate for the country, but it they contrary, they against waiting. INEC tell us on 24 hours after the election, because the Sunday after that 25th of February election, INEC come and tell us saying that because of say their server be not to get the capacity to handle federal election like that.
They no expect
saying that some glitch, some kind where the server been get. Now waiting make the no fit, that upload no work. Gonna work because of that glitch. Yeah. So now you can't tell us say on a no upload because of this matter. So what you can't tell us now no matter because what make people go they likely to believe Ogalai Mohammed. Now he in charge of everything we concern information for the country.
But people feel they talk say INEC they come out with informate and now then get the server. Now then go know waiting do am. And the one way they talk before now to say they no expect the amount of uploads we enter the server at once. Now make them they unable.
The server belle no fit carry.
Yes, the server no fit carry am. So if INEC don't talk, now INEC gets.
But remember, see when INEC talk that one, people see been tell them say how on I get 1 year to use prepare for federal election. In fact, 4 years to use prepare for federal election. When I don't say on a server forget the capacity to handle presidential election.
It's okay.
Well, that matter for another day. However, phone line open, we could hear from you.
It's okay. At least INEC knows to come outside tell us when say that in the issue. Till even after the
24 hours Sunday evening.
They don't even talk about that one. Okay. Now we hear about them. Okay, it's fine. Wait till you think. We're gonna tell us. All right, the one they hear, they say Professor Wale Soyinka in talk this one. He saying tell the presidential candidates of the People Democratic Party will be PDP and the ruling All Progressive Congress will be APC. Oga Atiku Abubakar and Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The talk say in talk respectively that they should leave the stage for fresh energies to assume the helm of Nigerian affairs. In talk, make I quote waiting in talk, so I go read them the way in talk am. He said, listen, it's about time you people left the stage. Why don't you just go away? We need an infusion of fresh blood into the system. Okay? But for some people, maybe they read it as bloodletting. As he talks, say fresh blood. So some people can go carry that one, use them, take the talk within in no mean. He said, no, I said infusion of fresh blood. I said so, I cannot support you. I think your generation should quit. I said, whatever you people are planning, I'm convinced that we need the young generation, new thinking, new sensibilities and new energy. Now waiting they talk. Now waiting Oga Wole Soyinka come out, come talk say now waiting in the advice. The Oga Atiku and Oga Abubakar, Oga Tinubu say, see you. I feel say make una not do this waka one I want to do. Make una leave am for younger generation to take over. What do you think? If you call us, how you see the matter, tell us as it take do.
All right, make I enter inside the last matter where they ground as EB say NCC, where be the Nigerian Communications Commission, don't come out. Con they want people through their computer security incident response team. They con they talk say Nigeria say is there another style of hacking where don't happen now? Say the new style of hacking now for hackers to target WhatsApp. Now to carry your WhatsApp, is there somebody will send me a message early this morning?
Yes.
Say I be make a help and pay so amount of money to so account.
Yes.
Say you need that. Say when if you access money, go give me. I just ignore them because I know say not be that human being go send me that message.
Yeah. They don't hack.
As they go don't hack your account.
Yes.
So waiting I go feed do maybe after work now to call the person. So as I just see this one, I just know say
they don't tell other
so people. NCC they want people say make sure say your WhatsApp gets 2-factor authentication. So that when you get that 2-factor, even if person hack them, for the person to free use them, the person get your SIM card and your phone, or to get the code where be say you put, and the code now only you get them. So everybody try to get 2-factor authentication for your WhatsApp. All right, Vincent call.
Vincent, you did here?
Good morning.
Good morning,
Vincent. Welcome.
Good morning, Deborah and Precious. Good morning.
We greet you specially.
God bless you. I want to talk on the issue of INEC and Lai Mohammed.
Oh yeah, now quickly.
The key word there now deliberate. INEC deliberately withheld the uploading of results.
Yes.
No matter how they rigmarole about the whole thing, the key word is they deliberately decided not to. So, 90 the thing with Lai Mohammed they talk, and 90 the truth. To disenfranchise Nigerians to scuttle the election, which they have done, which they have succeeded in doing. So whatever they want to tell us, maybe they make Lai Mohammed no talk, say no talk. You talk say they deliberately, you talk say they withheld, you talk say they know withheld. All of them are the same thing. So they know they like to deceive Nigeria. And another $800 million where they want borrow.
Yes.
Say they want take and
mass transit and cash transfer.
And cash transfer to 50 million Nigerians.
Yes.
About 10 million households.
So you fit be one of the Nigerians who go collect tintin, who go collect a lot. Okay, we got another caller on the line. Hello, Michael.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Michael.
Pepe and Dewa.
We greet
Good morning,
you, sir.
Michael. Welcome.
I greet you.
We greet you too.
Okay. I want to talk about Datti.
Okay.
He said that he did not call for revolution or whatever. He said that if they swear in on 29 May, they swear at Tinubu in. That is killing of democracy. But when you from back door enter that you are in democracy, by then is it democracy? We voted for another party. They use the party and make it number 3rd. Then in the court process, they delayed them up to 2 weeks to give them access to the where they asked. Up till now, they have not started the case, but they filed the case, but they have not started the case. So if you swear them in on that day, that you are killing democracy. Did he call for fight? He did not call for fight.
Okay.
And again, there's another thing. There's anything they talk about reasonable. As if our current president, he said that if he did not win the election in 2015, that they're going to call for paralyzed government. And which he said it during their visit. Did they arrest anybody? The same our our current president, President Buhari, he said attack on the Boko Haram is attack on the north. And it happened. So I don't know why when it's not their clique, they start to find faults anywhere.
All right.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael. This story where you carry no day on top of our conversation today, but we just say make you let you express yourself.
John, good morning.
John.
Good morning.
Good morning, John.
Actually, I want to talk about the newspaper report.
Oh, yeah, now.
Go ahead.
Carry go.
Now, what the other guy said is totally correct. If you come to Ikorodu, especially at Odongoyo Asis, you see so many students coming from all the way from far places, from Pakale, in trucks, going to Ikorodu. And we have all these representatives, the Senate, the House of Reps in this region, yet they could not help. I just want to plead with you people to help us reach out to them to do something. Because this Ikorodu road, from Odogwuyan to Ikorodu, Shagamu Road, is dangerous. It's an highway also. So they should please try as much as possible to do something for us. That is for the students. Odogwuyan Grammar School, Odogwuyan High School. Please try and help us reach out to them.
All right.
And please, can I ask for a favor also?
Regarding
from you, regarding education.
Okay, what's happened for education?
Now, the truth is, the school in Odogwuyan has been destroyed for almost 3 years now. They took all the students from Odogwuyan Grammar School to high school in Ikorodu. And Lagos State has been, I don't know what is happening. They have been telling us they were going to build another school because of drainage. Please help us reach out to them that they should come back to build that Odogwuyan Grammar School back to, so that the students from far away communities that are coming from Fakale, Odokekere, Igboshoro, everybody, so that they will not be stressed in going straight to Ikorodu.
All right.
There is a school there.
Thank you.
The government, the state, the governor should do something about it.
Okay, John, you know your local government chairman?
We have actually, on my own part, we have reached out to the local government chairman. We have reached out to the Lagos State governor. We have reached out to the Minister of Environment. We actually tried to form a parent forum. Yes, I formed a parent forum to reach out to all these things, but nobody is answering. Nobody is saying anything.
All right, no wahala, no wahala.
Just come to Ikorodu and you see what is happening.
No wahala, we don't hear you. I believe say the necessary agencies they don't put here ground for ground as you don't talk this one. Thank you for that update as well. SMB, you did yet?
Yeah, Edewo, and then our Excellency or First Lady. Beautiful
SMB, good morning, welcome. Yesterday you been there Kano, today you don't dey Lagos. What's happened?
Yeah, I don't dey Lagos, so now so this year. All
right, welcome.
So we can't give our First Lady, Mama Africa. I don't know.
They don't give her Mama Africa.
Now then give me for this show.
Now then give her, not be me.
Okay, but now for this show.
Yes, so
we no go celebrate.
Now Mr. Idris give me the name.
Oh, this one a big title.
Now big title. Now big title.
No, we need to celebrate this one after fasting. We need them, honestly.
I agree.
Anyway, let me quickly respond to the issue of borrowing $800 million for transit, mass transit, and then cash transfer for 15 million households or Nigerians. I don't know how they put it, how they want to do it. But in
10 million households.
You represented
50 million Nigerians.
You see, there are students going to school in one open car, which we feel is somebody who feel that these children need assistance. They shouldn't be tracing going to school. Where is the mass transit? That is the question.
They will. That is why they
don't collect the
so that they will
money
use it to buy it. It is coming.
So they will buy it.
It is in June.
Okay, it's coming, Adi.
It is coming. It is still coming.
We go put eye. We go no see whether they buy or because I know say during this COVID-19, they mentioned say they spend big money on giving children food in their houses, which I never know that they don't knock your door during that COVID-19 and give your students food. I never know. Because now big money they come mention, say almost 500 million naira they spend for students food and so on. I don't know whether they knock your door or anybody.
They get the area where they go.
Yeah, let me quickly respond, even though it's not in line with the newspaper, but let me be honest with you. I concur with Mr. John, and then the issue of development we are talking about. Education is the component of development anywhere in the world.
True.
And if we keep on messing up with our education from the grassroots, you ask yourself, which kind of people are we going to be producing? Soyinka was telling Nigerians that as you are due at equal, they should go and relax. With the kind of youth we are having, that they cannot be able to differentiate between their right and their left, with the level of education we are having, I strongly believe Soyinka was educated enough in the yesteryears when even government are paying for his school fees. But today, the government are trying to deny the poor man paying his children's school fees. Is that the kind of generation we are building?
Thank you,
Education
SMB.
that we are taking for granted?
All right.
Thank you, SMB.
Thank you, SMB.
Thank
Because
you.
of time, say now 1 more minute, but we get your points well. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, make a look at go pay attention to some messages. Uche Chuku from Enugu say, good morning, my people. How are you all doing? I am so happy because my wife just born for me,
Hey.
a bouncing baby girl 2 days ago. Please join me to thank God. You.
Congratulations.
You can't send the baby picture, self, make us
We
see
are
on
happy.
chai.
We are
To say
happy.
send them, way back for fit
Now,
even
almost
show
Easter
baby.
baby.
Yes. Almost
Easter
Easter. So
baby.
she fit still pass her Esther.
They call her Esther.
Esther.
Or
There was. I beg go and rest. All right. What is treason is determined in court or as determined by court. By my dictionary, who talk treason matter now? Who not talk now? Tony from United States. Stop this one. Nobody mentioned Obi and Datti statements for here today. They for our matter today, so we could just leave and make it the rest.
Reno.
Good morning, Wazobia family. Some patients are so wicked to their some parents are so wicked to their own children, and you will think they are not the one who gave birth to these children. And time she fights with the husbands, she will transfer to her own child aggression. Nigerians with money, Bitcoin, how will it shut down? They like online business a lot too. He said this 20th century, new house member or no house member get big trouble if they don't do the right thing. Ndume will come out and say it's time for Senate President. You talk plenty things, but Regina from Jos. Now they send us this message. I appreciate you, Regina. Always, they on point and always they send us messages. All right, make I go take some more messages for here. All right, this one say, this treason matter. I'm not gonna let us make a rest now inside the matter. All right. So this message can say, good morning, my people. I they like on a show, they give me joy. First lady, tell them something. Subsidy way I no understand. You could finish work for the analysis. So I beg, I want ask, all the money way our obodo, they borrow, where they go? Waiting would the carry them do? Why our country never be like Obodo Yibo with all the borrowings? You can say, who is fooling who? Make our leaders do the right thing or for tomorrow's sake. I rest my case. Now this one, the Kizito, the footballer, now he's sending this message. Good morning, my people. So why is it so difficult for our refineries to work after 8 years? Which juju they inside those refineries and make them no go free work? Also, why can't they wait for Dangote refinery to knock off or kick off before then put this subsidy? We all know, say, this 800 million, whatever na scam abeg, na only transportation removal of subsidy go do. Now only transportation, the removal of subsidy go affect because it affect the prices of things too. Charles from Mina. Now he's sending this message. Mina all the way in Niger State.
They could use the mass transit. They move
food items too. Okay.
Not just
so that's the effect
workers.
of
so the effect of the price of food go come
for
down.
transportation go come down. Aki, you are very intelligent.
I'm
Aki,
trying
you're right.
to be strategic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you should be in government.
Forward thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's sense in your brain.
There's sense in your brain.
All right, my people, we could take more messages. This country don't tire also borrowing money. The one Nigeria have borrowed before, which we use and do, and we don't pay back. And sharply this one come to say, good morning, people. Why are you driving Chukwudi away? Please allow him to enjoy the jollof rice. I hope this problem of subsidy will be sorted out to avoid any hardship to our Nigerians. AY, and I send that message. We could take Adeniji call. Adeniji, good morning.
Hello.
Ouch, ouch. I'm so sorry, Adeniji. So sorry.
Try call
So
us
if you
back.
try to call us back, I beg. No vex.
Quickly.
All right, this one say, good morning, Wazobia. I love you guys. Well done. We love you too.
We love you
well
too.
done. Good morning, my people. My name is Awajinte Johnson from Andon in River State. Abigail, brother. My own, Nadiboro. This borrow done too much for Nigeria, President Buhari. How are we going to pay back? Abi, Natinubu go fit pay. The next president, I go come pay. Make could just be careful as to the borrow. Meaning, say, make no go they leave debt for the next people. Then we they lead us. I don't know whether we get caller.
Hello.
All right?
You know.
I sincerely agree with Professor Wole Soyinka for waiting a talk. Now, waiting this person just talk, you just end them full stop. Deji from Kogi State say, good morning, Wazobia Max TV. Hackers targeting WhatsApp. Please let every user activate their two-factor verification for individual purposes, and group admins should approve, turn on approval for anybody trying to join the group. With that, it go hard for them to get the link and to fit hack those groups them. Saka Edewo guy, they call us from
Saka, my guy.
Yeah, Edewo, my guy.
My hand up.
Saka, you see the way your guy they happy because say your love fries they cook.
I did with you, my guy.
Good. Edewo, that way don't commit the worst this morning.
I bet tell him.
Let us go come out for the whole world. They tell the whole world, say, now that party rice where they cook, now they make joy day your body.
My brother, you see him, see me see trouble.
Saka, I me say you don't know your guy.
See me see solution.
Saka, you don't know your guy.
On top ordinary jollof rice.
Your guy is a friend for food.
Ordinary jollof rice. When we go come out, go take things for.
She insults a whole honorable on top ordinary jollof rice.
Hey, that one day they sing song, they beat drum. They release album because of the food.
Na lie. That's why I don't believe
Saka, you my guy.
This one na embarrassment.
Saka, you be truly my guy.
National TV, na lie. I know my person.
Welcome, Saka. You put mouth for talk.
Happy Good Friday in advance.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yeah, well done. I know too much things when I want to talk this morning. It's just about this Lai Mohammed something.
Oh, yeah,
when you say INEC deliberately, you know, if it is deliberately, that means something is wrong now. And you know, say, they always talk. Oga Lai Mohammed maybe they talk something where they make Nigerians they happy. And to just control something where go make them they think otherwise. Now, so he just the yarn every time. I know. I just want to say happy Easter to you guys.
Correct. Saka, same to you. You be correct, guy. I deal with you specially. Let's say we get another caller on the line. Hello.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
We greet you,
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Wilfred from Edo State. How Edo State stay this morning?
Edo State is cool. Give God the glory. You know, I'm still in my house. In fact, I'm in this program. I'm still in my house.
We appreciate you saying you did enjoy it.
Thank you very much. My first time of calling.
Welcome. We thank you. Thank you.
My brother Edewo and my sister too. God will bless you now.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you.
I just want to make a little contribution towards this $800 million.
Yes.
Instead of collecting that money to buy vehicles when they not go follow up maintenance at the end, they go scrap, go one corner. Tell them for some people, we're not going to reach the shop for 8 years. Why not use that money, fix our refinery, when everybody would benefit from?
Okay.
You know, if you watch what they happen now, you go still say, habits when they don't already get inside of them. When they say they embezzle money, now be all these ones. Where they go pass, collect half of the money or 1/3, spend 1/4. Now the waiting that they want to use money for. Get as it be. Maybe we think them well. And as we get the opportunity to talk for television like this, make we the suggestions to them. Because make we not just put them say, now then no finish. No man be highland of himself.
True. All right.
Thank you,
Thank you for your idea where you talk so regarding the $800 million where they don't talk, say they don't budget to do mass transit and cash transfers for 50 million area. So maybe you could just do your house jejely, collect thing as one of the Nigerians where they want bless. Well, because of time, we go take break. When we come back, we go enter our first sit-down talk segment. Don't go anywhere. That's still the Good Morning Naija show. Where they come.
And welcome to the show. Now, better talk with this.
And I start from nowhere, call they sing, he dey run,
rush. That's so water rush enter Nigeria. Once you just marry or anything, you know, say now you don't get married, you know, feel they wear that kind of thing. Now, boo I go just they wear. I'm not old.
Now, what make you see plenty women outside where they say they don't get home training.
Election. Now, what did I talk? Say mistakes they make we admit. Say some mistakes they and look for a way to get better.
Now, better women they this show. If you educate a woman, you're educating the nation. And for other people, this life is very hard. Don't be the source of another person's problem. Single ladies, when they live in their papa and mama house, share them be wife material. If anything happen, hello daddy.
Even me, I say which kind of problematic family be this?
So don't miss us too much, because before you blink like this, we are back for you. Independent.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top of Wazobia Max TV.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to Style 41 TV.
And this is the first time we're going to do an interview together.
That's true.
I have the designer Erica Moore here with you.
Here are my 411 style tips on how to stay fabulous.
If I had 5 minutes to get ready for a movie premiere, what would I wear?
I'm opening my body tomorrow, I'm covering it up, but I like adventure.
Right now, everything I'm wearing, down to the shoes, is from Nigeria.
You're my kind of guy. Guys wear crop tops too.
Who are those guys?
Why Ankara pieces, first of all?
It was the demand. It was my...
Coco of the Matter, showing Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Coco of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You self go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Coco of the matter.
Coco of the Matter, showing Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Coco of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You self go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Coco of the matter.
Coco of the Matter, showing Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Coco of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders.
Thing they happen. Other states too they talk their own. But as today Lagos State won't use them as EG, for example, to use torchlights this matter. So now we make we won't look at the level of child, the increasing level of child abuse inside the country. How would they put our children through different things? And for instance, the picture we see for front page of Punch this morning. If you ask me, that one self na part of child abuse. No pikin supposedly subjected to tamu moto to use go school. Tamu moto to use come back. That one to hang on top of moto to use go school, hang on top of moto to come back. That one self na child abuse. But before we reach that level, we get person for inside the house. Her name na Eniola Endu. She should be gender advocate, and she carry this child abuse matter for head. She dey sell her like crayfish. Make we invite her. She dey inside the studio with us. Make we welcome her. Make she follow us put mouth for inside the matter. Eniola, welcome. Good morning.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Good morning.
So I see when you be dey laugh when I talk about tamu moto. So tell me, if children they hang for moto to use go school, na child abuse be that?
Na child abuse.
So are they very correct, Abi?
Yeah, very correct.
Now when we don't talk about this, so we could look at child abuse. Okay. Wetin make a hungry you to even carry this child abuse matter for head, and wetin will fit classify as child abuse?
All right, thank you. So child abuse now one kind serious matter for this country where we say we not really see them like serious matter as it be because of our culture. So for us to understand what child abuse be and what constitute what child abuse be, we guys look who be child to start with. Because sometimes you feel say because pikin don't grow it get body, that kind of person not supposed to be child. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Constitution make us know say any pikin at all, in as much as from 0 to 17, you still be under 18. Now pikin you be for this country.
So even if you be 17 and a half?
Even if you be 17 and a half, for 1 month to your 18th birthday, you still be child.
Okay.
Yes. So now waiting, now who child be that? So there can be some kind things where be say if you do you get some parents where be say if they beat pikin like this, they go to say that they correct the child. Well, we're not saying you know correct the child. You understand? But in a way, anything we don't they inflict pain, bodily harm, slapping, using vulgar languages like I don't blame you, your papa know they're responsible, all those things.
Copying animal, idiots.
Or maybe they tell pikin say, see now waiting that your mates they do be this, your mates they do better things, your mates, if they carry first, still they carry last, all those kind of things. They constitute emotional abuse, physical abuse, as well as we can't get something we say all of us know as rape, where they constitute sexual abuse.
And so just before we enter rape, no vex, just bad break first. You know, so this one when you talk about flogging, we could just take them from there. Because as you talk about, I almost stop for background, say they don't beat you because they beat all of us. They beat all of us. They knock us better beating well. So a lot of us don't see them as a normal African way of training pikin. That one no follow.
It follow. Like I said earlier, some cultural norms, you know, our social norms in a way where they say, like say those things are normal things. Meanwhile, those things, nothing they normal.
So all those things, they will be the hammer house, no be better thing at all
No be better thing, no. We not to say men are no correct children. But if you don't they inflict pain, you don't they degrade the person's personality. Meanwhile, I no one go into to may not be like I don't they complicate matter. But anything be say you don't they inflict emotional abuse, the pikin esteem, don't they affect the pikin esteem? Pikin we say before, they joyous, they relate with people. But because of the things where they talk to this kind of pikin now, you don't make and they withdrawn. And abuse now, parents they perpetrate them, teachers they perpetrate them, even family, friends, people around us. Now then they perpetrate this kind of abuse. For teachers, they don't use their mouth to spoil pikin future. They will say you like this, maybe say as they like this, you don't know anything, your future not feel bright at all, you don't sabi anything. And person like you know if you amount to anything for future. So that kind of thing now, you constitute emotional and psychological abuse for that kind of pikin. Because to the pikin now, the pikin go they feel say, nothing good can come out of me. I'm not good enough. I am not enough. You understand that kind of thing? So that one now under psychological and emotional abuse.
But Eniola, you been talk something now. Make we look as the thing take be. From age 0 to 17, you are constitutionally not picking you be. Still picking you be. And make we look at waiting this correction where parents they do. You go beat them, you go use cane, flog them. You want make sure say he no do waiting you want them, make you no do. You know, if you say from the parents' side now, you don't talk and say this person now underage. If he knows Sabi make right decisions, so that's why some of these parents take them upon themselves, or some of these guardians and teachers take them upon themselves, so they make sure say there no one here and say the pikin come off for line. They won't put them in place. You know, if you say that now the method now they try to achieve.
I understand. Say no parents go want sit down, make a pikin go astray. You understand? Sometimes our parents, they get good intentions, but the, should I say outcome, you know, they make sense, or the method that they apply, no make sense. If you go check in most instances now, most parents, they make us say the trauma way that they go through, out of frustration, then they take bounce on pikin. If you get what I mean.
So they go pour them on top
so
the pikin.
So they go pour them on top the pikin. For instance now, if mama and papa, they fight, because say mama vex papa, papa no go give pikin money for food or money for school. That kind of thing, you don't deprive the child of the basic rights.
Nothing concern pikin inside.
You understand? So that kind of thing is child abuse. And even neglect, they part. For parents, maybe say they know they together again. Maybe they don't separate or they don't divorce. The ma say the papa now know say he get money where he's supposed they pay for the school picking. But because they know they together again, you go want deprive the child of the access to education. You go say nothing concern them. Knowing fully well that the mother or the, should I say, the guardian can actually take care of the child, can afford the child educational need, or should I say daily needs. So anything that actually fall on the part of the caregiver or the parents, whereby they can provide for the child's daily need, it is actually called child neglect.
And that one follow for abuse.
So
neglect is a form of abuse.
Another form of abuse entirely.
So you know, see, the one where you've been talking about too, we get to do with rape, and that one, it they bites my brain well. The thing they grab my brain, they bite them because we don't see different cases of even children where they wear pampers. Where matured man go look like this, saying and that one, I the one rape and all of that. So make we look at ways we will fit use. What be the ways we will fit avoid all these different types of abuse, both the neglect, both the rape, both the beating, the psychological, the emotional. What be the ways we will fit use, avoid and to stop these things from happening, so that we feel raise better children them.
Exactly. Thank you. First and foremost, we guys realize say some things not the normal. For instance, that beating must start from there.
No, start from
some people they feel say if you not beat speaking, some people even go as far as pouring acid, using iron. To burn a child.
We don't see a lot of.
You understand? All because they won't correct child.
But we go say them beat us and what's make us be better people?
They beat us, but then some beating no they normal. If you check some people, you may be lucky enough that your esteem wasn't battered.
Okay.
But for some of us, if you go check our mate, you go see say those people, they don't make the best of decision for themselves because their parents too, they protect them. I made this mistake, I don't want you to make that mistake. And at the end of the day, they can't even make decisions for themselves. You understand? So now part of all the psychological and emotional consequence where these things they bring to that.
Yeah.
So going back to the sexual part, how if it prevent them? Now you say first and foremost, some cultural or should I say societal norm, maybe they say as normal, we guys abolish that one first. We guys unlearn
like
those
which
kind
one?
of things.
E.g. for example.
Okay, for teachers, some people go tell you say this boy 2 days stubborn. If you no beat them, may you see blood or may you cry blood. That pikin no fit change in a lie. I remember back in school, I used to be one, I won't say notorious, but I was an advocate.
No, you can say notorious.
No,
okay.
I wasn't notorious, but I think they defend, I think they stand up for people.
Okay.
If I say they cheat this person, I feel stand up. They
that one day, that one day, 90% of problem when I get when I did school, now people matter what I buy for it.
Yeah, and I collect punishment where. I remember I go write the common entrance to enter boarding school that time for command for Ibadan. Now entrance exam I go write to. I can't see 2 people, one they bully the other. That's why now exam I go write to.
And I should say small where then.
I small where and I'm military school again. I waiting happen. Now peace I say I won't go peace. I said, baby girl, what's happening? Now you get tell me say senior so. I say, yeah, that one. Senior, waiting happen. Now you senior talk say the expect say my supporter must pass senior. Senior, wait till you do no good. Now you senior slap me. I carry beating. I give senior. Now you soldier come. Who you be? I can't write the exam.
You never even enter the school. You don't a bit senior.
You never even enter. You don't say you want to do advocate for a year. Now lawyer you be abi. Now so they carry me go. But luckily I passed the exam. Now me say I no go. You understand that kind of thing. Meanwhile, to those like boarding schools now, a lot of bullying they occur.
True. Yes. True. And children they there where they get complex issue a lot.
But with a few say because we go boarding school now, normal thing for there. Now waiting go make the pikin wise up. Those things no they normal. Waiting no they. We don't see different cases for even this Lagos where we say it they popular where because those children they boarding school. You understand? So those kind of things we guys train our children. Even we as parents, we guys train ourselves. I remember back in the days, my mama they beat me where. You know go see say I fight though. Wait till happen, I go defend person. Upon say they beat me, but I thank God I'm even in line with the career and I'm still fighting for other people's rights. You understand? So all these kind of things we guys unlearn. Parents, and especially when it has to do with, should I say, sexual abuse, molestation, defilement, we tend to create a lot of excuses for these perpetrators. For instance, we go to say maybe the man don't drink, I be don't smoke. That person will get mental issue to go sleep with pikin.
Or you parents, why you go leave your pikin? But someone really talk about how we go use avoid them. But before them, make we let our country people know, say phone line don't open, and I fit enter inside this discussion. So make una call us. Phone numbers go to show on top of your screen. Just choose any of the numbers, call us, make we know. If you ask Madam Eniola questions as he take hungry you, WhatsApp message also go. If you send a WhatsApp message to our WhatsApp numbers, then make we know as it take be. If you don't get any experience of any mama where they abuse pikin or any auntie where they abuse pikin for your neighborhood, I beg if you report that person to us here now, make us see us go use take them up. That's so you take B. Or if you hear of anyone with uncle who want touch light any pikin, or any auntie where they touch light small boy pikin, because that one say day, make you also tell us, make us share that experience with you, and make us see us go put on the inside. So Eniola, how we go fit use stop all of this kind of abuses? Because you know, so you don't tell us about the parents own, the flogging own too, but we could talk about other form of abuse. What's be the things where both the parents, the guardians, the people where they even do and go, what's be the things where we need to put for their head to go make them stop this kind of badment?
Okay, thank you. Like I talked before, no be only defilement, rape, and to the beat speaking, be different kinds of abuse, which are really peculiar to children. Negligence or neglect, now another thing I don't talk about. Like we are already doing now, we are trying to sensitize people, our audience, we are sensitizing them. So sensitization is one of the tools we can actually adopt. So it's not only limited to radio programs or TV programs, going as far as going to schools and even churches.
To talk to them.
To talk to
mama,
people,
papa
to talk to parents, to talk to guardians. You know, say for church, now, different kind of people they did here.
Okay, Eniola, we need to hold it because we get caller on the line. Make we take him sharply. Hello, good morning.
Daniel, good morning.
Yeah,
Okay,
good morning.
Ekanem.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
We greet you. We greet you.
Thank God. I just enjoyed the show. They go.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The one we are not going to agree now. That very one of flogging.
The flogging.
Yes. What I expect her to talk to say, flogging is allowed, but it should be minimized. It should be monitored, as in it should not be abused. Because me, I grew up with flogging.
And you turned out very well.
I'm a great mathematician.
Confirm.
So Oga, you know, say Oga, you know, say flogging actually a crime for other countries. If you flog your pikin for another country, the pikin get right to call police for you. May they call arrest you.
Now another country, but there's waiting work for A, to no work for
If you no work for B.
But children are children everywhere.
Okay.
As the educator,
All right.
educator, you get where I go teach now. When you sit down, the pikin will even answer you. Like most of the parents go sit down, just keep in one corner. Not to say one flog and move.
You just put them there.
In one corner. The pikin can't concentrate. Any day with the parent, no day. This pikin would wonders.
Okay. So you feel say make it a flog small, make it no overdo am.
Flogging no the correct, the correct speaking. You are only creating fear in that child.
Okay.
And there's a difference between correction and fear and changing, you understand? You're only creating fear. For instance, if all of us see soldier for road, we tend to behave normal. Abi? But the moment the soldier come out, we go back to our wicked ways. Because you know how many soldiers slap you. It is the same thing with children. If you keep flogging them, you're just feeling okay, you're correcting them. Meanwhile, what they will do behind you, at some point they will even tell you no pass flogging. And they will grow up to be the kind of person where you don't model them to be. But words go a long way.
But Eniola, I want to take you up on these words where you talk now. Because you talk and say, okay, the flogging, not good. But the people who can they do the words now, they talk past the amount of flogging where they go flog.
That one.
The word can't. If you go respond to that, make we take another call.
Chima, good morning.
Hello, Chima. Hello. Okay, it be like say Chima go try call us back. So speaking about this word now, where you talk, because some people they talk word where if you self as adults here and you go say or guy why you talk this kind of thing give you speaking. So if you they give the talking as a remedy other than the flogging, how we go take no say the talk self no supposed pass a certain level because that one self day.
Okay, on that, I will tell you that it actually depends on the child, on the situation, because there are some situations that when you yell or probably scream, the child will know, okay, waiting do no good for my mama to the vex like this.
Okay.
But if it come a constant thing, you don't kill that pikin esteem because for any small thing you don't shout, what is wrong with you? Such situation, the pikin go they fear. We say even without you creating, without the child doing anything, you don't they fear. Say, how do I talk to mommy? You understand? Now the same thing with flogging. We not talk say me you know correct your picking. For some people, they go tell you say if they even they prefer me you beat them than to talk to them.
At some point in my life I've been like
you understand. Like and some people will tell you they even prefer you flog them than you even talk to them and vice versa.
So we could just quickly take Emmanuel call. We'll come
Emmanuel.
back to Emmanuel, good morning.
Good morning, Wazobia.
Welcome, Emmanuel.
We greet you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to contribute on what she's saying.
Oh yeah, now.
You know, say flogging at times used to correct children because if you say other countries, they know they flog their children because if they flog them, will arrest them or call police for their parents. Nigeria no be like that. If you leave Nigeria to be like that, that means the whole children they go turn to something else. So that flogging, not be say you go flog them the way where you go come begin to see blood or injure them.
Okay.
At least punishment where be say kneel down. That one a punishment.
Yeah.
Don't be say you must flog the child mercilessly. No, it's not good that way.
Okay.
And another thing again, our parents too should also guide their children. Because like recently now, I think this week, I see a girl. The way she dressed with this John, is it a John's suit that they used to call it, women used to wear? A small girl. I was tempted to call her and ask her, who is your mother? But I said, let me hold myself, because if I go and do that, probably people will
think another thing.
The way she dressed. Or I have to let her go. So parents should mind the way their children dress before they go out.
Okay.
That's
all right.
my contribution.
Thank you, Emmanuel. We get another caller. Make we take them quickly. Hello?
Deborah, good morning. It be like, so as Deborah call, go make her take this message. This message say, Emmanuel from Awuchi say, Nigerian people too, they like born picking when they no go fit take care of, make them born children when they go fit handle. And this one say, I don't come again, or I guess welcome to use cane on Pekin with no reason. I support, but to yap Pekin like Olodo and the rest, I no support that one at all. First lady, and they were on a day, on a no say Africa, Africa we day, so we they flock children. But you one question where this person asked, where I see very important. It talks say, okay, he say, which system they in place for child support for Nigeria? Tony send this message from United States, and it is important make we know so that people go feel know what they feel do in case they see picking when they go through abuse. This was another message contact say, good morning Wazobia Max. Flogging picking no be the solution to children. Like you can talk to them and hear at least from them as they go school, and waiting be say that they learn from school from time to time. That one go feel help. And this was a good morning, everyone. Abichiku the Samson from Port Harcourt. Normal, to cane a child is okay, but not very hard on the child. If you don't cane a child, it will be difficult and almost impossible to talk to a child, for a child to understand you, because it's a child. So Pekin, now with cane, now they don't understand. Now we've seen this person, they try to talk basically. So we could look at most of those responses, especially as it gets to do with places where they are available to use, for childcare for Nigeria, or this kind of support for Pekin, then where they go through abuse, any form of abuse. And get any platforms where people feel report to?
Okay, I think for that of Lagos State, Lagos State has a lot of civil society organizations, NGOs, and even the Lagos State government as well. They are quite committed to cases like this, whereby they provide services. And meanwhile, actually, I think 6 out of every 10 children has experienced a form of abuse. Because,
6 out of 10? That's above
actually,
half.
Above
and all of they don't flog you. If not flogging be abuse,
you understand? Because we don't normalize this thing like saying normal.
Okay.
And the reason that I think the law is now saying you shouldn't beat or flog your children is because most parents do these things out of frustration.
Now vex, they go carry come.
You understand? Out of frustration, it's not that you're correcting in love. There is a difference between correcting in love. You can actually beat a child and the child will know, okay, what they did is wrong. You can speak to a child. And you can even give attitude, like, those facial look, maybe our parents go give us. Even you go sit down well, they don't got say anything.
Okay, Eniola, I beg. We get one caller. Hello. Hello, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Emmanuel.
Welcome, Emmanuel.
This issue go to talk so,
Yes.
Now, very easy something. Because if you want to look down on the matter, what thing they really bring this problem, they say, you go see Yoruba man, we no get work. We be saying depend on the father's
Emmanuel, you don't need to use put tribe, join them. If they say you go see man.
Well, the reason why I be using them is saying, now waiting bring all this agboro enter Lagos with that. Because when a parent cannot afford to take care of their children, their children must survive. Now, children not be good to not be foul now.
Okay.
No woman being go like just this, die for hunger. So now those things, they make those little girls, if they see their fellow small girls, they go better school, they use better phone, they will be them too, they will use better phone, dress good. So now those things, they make children they spoil from early, very tender age.
That's neglect.
So not be say any parents, maybe minus the parents too. Some parents too, they carry their children, go give their siblings, maybe their sisters, their uncles to raise for them. And their uncles then feel they abuse the girls then. You understand? So the issue not be waiting the future, it's not a common issue. it's not something that government will even do. It's something that has to do with mentally, as in something they need to educate the masses, as in how to train properly.
How to train properly.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Emmanuel.
All right.
All right, Eniola. Make we get your final thoughts on this kind of
time.
things and because of time.
Okay, so like I was trying to say earlier, I'm not trying to promote any NGO or civil society organizations.
Okay.
But in Lagos State, we have Sisiyara Foundation.
Okay.
You can check them online, and they even have a platform you can call. We have Mirabel Center. We have Gender Mobile Initiative. We have Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency.
Exactly.
You understand? And
All
their
these
line
ones,
is toll free. Yes,
access.
it's toll free.
Okay.
Yes. For the Lagos State agency, you can call 08000 333 333, and they provide an holistic services whereby you have access to pro bono legal services.
So now the lawyer will go help you for free.
For free.
Including counseling. How about counseling and rehabilitation?
Counseling, medical services, as well as even, should I say shelter, provision for shelter. If you need a safe space,
We are
you
able to
need
come
go
out for where problem they.
Lagos State is doing a lot on stuff like this, and a lot of NGOs are also doing well for themselves. They are trying to rescue and all.
And Yola Edun, thank you so much as a follow Sudan Insight today. Don't come. So I sure say people don't hear now. Say in case you get picking with the abuse and around you, if you called the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Units, made them fit put hand for inside that matter, or just Google them. Just sharp Google will tell you their number and all of that, so they go fit know their number. Make a report that matter. As if she don't talk, they provide all the services, including legal services and shelter. And Yola, thank you as a follow Sudan. More small break. When we come back, we they enter the department where they will like pass. After this break, we come back.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to Style 41 TV.
And this is the first time we're going to do an interview together.
That's true. I have the designer Erica Moore here with you.
Here are my 411 style tips on how to stay fabulous.
If I had 5 minutes to get ready for a movie premiere, what would I wear?
Today, I'm opening my body. Tomorrow, I'm covering it up. But I like adventure.
Right now, everything I'm wearing, down to the shoes, is from Nigeria.
You're my kind of guy. Guys wear crop tops too.
Who are those guys?
Why Ankara pieces, first of all?
It was the demand. It was my least choice, to be honest.
It's old. Thank you, please. Now tell us, what would you rate out to?
On a date?
Romantically attracted to a client. All the fashion conversations you need to know right here on Style 411 TV.
Style 411 TV, showing Saturdays 4 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
The tidal sea in the lake?
Crocodile.
What is the capital city of Osun State?
Osogbo.
Turtle Tidal, showing Mondays 4 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
A choice sets before you now.
Join God's servant, Reverend Dr. William Okoye on Choose Life, a program of All Christians Fellowship Mission, every Sunday at 2 p.m. for balanced and transforming messages that will impact your life positively. Be grounded in wisdom and truth. Choose Life.
Goliath in the name of Jesus. Choose Life, Sunday, 2 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
For the original taste and aroma. Royco, for the original taste and aroma. Royco, for the original taste and aroma. for the original taste and aroma.
You're welcome back. And inside the Good Morning Nigeria show, now you see that. Tell us, we'll go enter inside the department where a devil like passy. Okay, without much ado, Anita, Chef Anita, still there inside kitchen. Chef Anita, how far? What's in the cooking this morning? Okay, so you go share with us because we go like to hear how it be say we go fit the cook our jollof rice, especially because as I talk to you right now, you know, so now Easter holiday season. Tomorrow na Good Friday, na holiday. Sunday na Easter day proper. Monday na Easter, so a lot of jollof go down.
A lot of jollof.
So as the jollof they go down, Anita go share us recipe on how it be say go fit prepare that, you know, interesting jollof with the best seasoning ever. We go give you that. That aroma will go help you well to make them better. All right, so Anita, I beg, tell us how we go fit prepare better jollof. First of all, how is the cooking going on?
It's going. The cooking is going very well, Sha. And
now, PG, they speak here. Which of the cooking is going very well?
Anita, na two chef.
Two chef.
She not to speak.
So I don't see some rice inside the plate. If you like see the rice already ready inside the plate, and some kind, you know, some proteins to escort it. So how you prepare this jollof rice?
So now, this rice is called holy jollof rice, not just party jollof rice. So.
Holy jollof rice.
Today is only Thursday now. So we are keeping it holy. That's why we even used fish.
Now I use fish.
Okay, now
that's why
use fish. Now we don't use meat.
Yeah, we didn't use fish.
So how would they prepare holy jollof rice? Which sprinkle of holy would they put inside?
Because as the scent
there are plenty holy things inside, but the most holy of them all is Royco.
Oh, so now Royco they make the scent like this. Now they give
this
better aroma where everywhere just everywhere they
the stew.
Okay.
So
I like that.
Normal jollof rice, you parboil your rice first. Then once the rice is ready, you cook your stock. That's fish. So I boiled the fish before I fried it.
Okay.
Then after boiling the fish, after boiling the fish, then I started making the rice, onion, then your spices, then onion, then your spices, then the greatest of them all, that is the Royco. Then after you put the Royco, in fact, whether the rice is done or you know done, it goes soft.
It goes soft.
Royco.
All right.
You don't even want to know the story at all.
So wait, this smell, now just the season where you add inside, and make the aroma is aroma in everywhere. Even you could complain for morning when it be say.
Yeah, it's the season. Because for instance now, Royco, aside from their normal Magis, Royco, aside from their normal seasoning, they have a particular one that is called beef spice. If you put that one inside the food, you'll be looking for goat meat that is not there. I'm telling you. You'll be looking for goat meat that don't worry.
It's not goat's flavor, but now the body odor of goats.
Okay, make we sharply take small break. Make we take time to digest the information. And when we come back, we'll go ask on a question. I want to know how you self they even prepare your own jollof rice for house. We come now.
Royco, for the original taste and aroma. Great meals have a way of bringing out a different side of us. This is what happens when meals are seasoned with the mouth-watering original meaty flavor of Royco. We call it the Royco effect. Royco, for the original taste and aroma. Royco, for the original taste and aroma. Royco, for the original taste and aroma.
All right, welcome back. Now still the Good Morning Nigeria show, and we still day here. We talk about jollof rice, we kajad, we get degree, we stand gidigba, we make sure say if you drop out, people where they your neighbor house, and they're gonna say something they happen for your side. We want to talk about this jollof rice matter, and we like know from you where they watch us for outside there. How you they prepare your own jollof rice? What be the things where you they do? Our in-house chef Librohe. Chef Librohe. If you add a little bit, a sprinkle of Italiano on top her. Chef Anita don't tell us how she take the run her own. We go like to hear from you when they watch us. You with the house, we kajad, we sit down, with they look us like this. So yes, you will be talk say if you cook, people for your area they hear her.
Yes, so
call us. Yes. Tell us how you take to prepare your own jollof rice. How it takes.
All those cooking where they disturb the neighborhood. Your neighbor go they cook. It's just some people will be saying that their food they wake you up for morning. You they sleep. You wake up, say make it somebody.
Some of them, the sense will make you go like say you want chop pillow. Because you go down believe for your dream.
And God help you, it is not when you're fasting.
Hey.
God help you, it is not through fasting period.
Hey.
You know that kind of thing. Because right now, every faith is fast. Christians, they Lenten period, then they fast. Our Muslim brothers, they still they fast. The person come, they cook this kind of Roman way, Anita don't carry cook, now scatter everywhere. But we could hear from you. How you they take cook your jollof? There's something very nice I like about my jollof.
Pepe, let me start by telling you how I cook.
Oh, please. They were off the mic, honorable. Hey, Anita, no one here. Chef Anita, please don't hear. There was.
You don't believe in me.
I don't believe anything.
Make we take this caller.
Anything we get to do.
Make we take caller. Hello.
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 Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. I bear with me your name. Fidelis.
Yes.
All right, Fidelis. How you dey prepare your jollof?
Run am for jollof?
Fidelis dey laugh.
I don't sabi cook.
You don't sabi cook?
Then what make you can't call us for jollof rice? You want me to teach you?
Yes, so.
We want to teach you.
Chef Anita go teach you.
Okay, no wahala. Just make sure say you get your pen and paper down, because when I start to drop the condiments, where you go use
and then I don't want to be really condiments.
Saka, where is Saka, my guy? Make him tell you. Saka Alpha.
And that wasn't a condiments they use cook.
I did. Saka, talk about my better cooking. I don't know. I don't know. Precious.
Saka, this is your guy. I trust you. No go one chop waste in the cook, because your life will never remain the same.
Wow. Saka, how you they cook? How you they cook your jollof rice?
If I cook jollof rice for Precious,
why not me go cook for? Why you not go cook for your guy?
You see, I trust Saka now. I trust her. I trust
you.
Saka no cook for me. Start with your guy, your main man. How you go take cook jollof for your main man now? As a bachelor, we will never give a wife.
I go tell my daughter that she come cook for them.
Oh yeah, tell us how you used to teach your daughter how to cook the jollof. No escape him. If you like say you know sabi cook too. You want escape him. Tell us the ingredients. How you go take cook up?
Saka, it's okay to say no comments. No comments. It's okay.
No comment.
Saka, you already don't want politics, and I don't left for this place.
Thank you, Saka. You're correct guy. No. Those are my people.
See what you they teach Saka. See what you they teach her.
Make we take
teaching how to make political statements.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Yes, my people, I'm so lucky to get you today. I'm a first caller.
Oh, thank you. On a jollof day, you get us. All right.
Yeah.
Us.
I love cooking, so I said, let me go to tell you how I cook my jollof rice.
Yes, fantastic. We're ready to hear.
Yeah.
Tell us.
I'll first of all boil my hot water, depending on the rice. You know, we have different sizes of rice and how long they take to get cooked.
Absolutely.
So I'll boil my hot water, take my rice measurements, wash my rice with cold water, then soak my rice with the boiled water.
For how long?
I soak, that's what I say, depending on the rice.
Okay. So just soak it first because of time.
Yeah, depending on the rice you're cooking. It can take up to 15-20 minutes, depending on the rice.
Okay. So sharp, they summarize them because of time.
Okay. Then I'll now make my sauce. Saute my onions. Fry my tomatoes.
And then what did you hear?
Add all my ingredients.
Now, so me,
I know my ingredients. Then there's a stock available, maybe chicken stock, or beef stock, or goat meat stock,
or fish stock.
I added to my fried tomatoes, and I added in enough water that will bring the rice to boil.
Then you.
Now, what they do?
Then you.
Madam,
thank you as a teacher.
If I say she just come out my own recipe, they talk.
Oh yeah, they will talk with you. She talk again. If not your recipe, talk again.
Let's go on a break. When we come back, I go give you the recipe.
If not your recipe, talk again. If not your recipe,
hold your pen and paper. We're coming.
I give up on this. My partner in crime.
We're coming.
Royco, for the original taste and aroma. Great meals have a way of bringing out a different side of us. This is what happens when meals are seasoned with the mouth-watering original meaty flavor of Royco. We call it the Royco effect. Royco, for the original taste and aroma. Royco, for the original taste and aroma. Royco, for the original taste and aroma.
Welcome back, and still on top of the Good Morning Naija show. You did awesome, Madam Aaron. We call us don't drop that recipe for inside the jollof rice. After they do jollof Thursday, Holy Jollof Thursday, and they were saying go help us run back that recipe. And help us. You say your recipe. She took them as she used the cook.
She took the words out of my mouth.
The mouth out of your words.
Make her tell. As she don't take the words out of my mouth, I don't get the words again. I don't get them again. She don't take them. As it be now, she don't tell everybody how you go need to prepare your better jollof rice. And at least you don't learn. When next?
So why you know if you repeat this? Just round up, just help us wrap up that recipe for the purpose of those who just enjoying
the words out of my mouth. There are no words to say. I'm a man with less words. You know what I'm saying? Few words.
Oh, it's
okay.
Okay. Go.
Thank you very much. Chef Anita. Oh, lovely.
Thank you.
So, Chef Anita, what I see is a very good sight. It's a good sight. What I see is a good sight. Let me see what I can do. You know, the fish just they call me like this.
Since you're the honorable, you're taking the lead with the fish. Let me second the motion.
Let me take the
lead.
The
years have it.
Let me take the lead. Anita, as a chef of the Most High, will you be? Make I see.
I thought you say you're not eating, that you're fasting.
What do you season the fish?
Presenters, I know they fast.
When do you take season the fish?
I know they fast.
You're fasting. That's why we're eating it faster.
Royco.
We're eating it faster.
Now, Royco, you season them.
Yeah.
My country people, let's attend to this conundrum. This meal, this sumptuous lacratic speletus. When we come back from the break, Frank will bring you what's in the talk of on top of Monday matters. But as right now, while our mouth is busy,
will they come?
Will they come back?
Will they come?
We'll talk to you later.
Royco, for the original taste and aroma.
Hello and welcome to the show. Now, better talk with this.
I start from nowhere, come they sing, he dey rush. That's so water rush enter Nigeria.
Once you just marry or anything, you know, say now you don't get married, you know, if they wear that kind of thing, na boo I go just they wear. I'm not old.
Now, what make you see plenty women outside where we say they don't get home training.
Election. Now, what did I talk? Say mistakes they make me admit. Say some mistakes they and look for a way to get better.
Now, better women did this show.
If you
educate a woman, you're educating the nation. And for other people, this life is very hard. Don't be the source of another person's problem. Single ladies, when they live in their papa and mama house, share them be wife material. If anything happen, hello daddy.
Even me, I say, which kind of problematic family be this?
So don't miss us too much, because before you blink like this, we are back.
For you,
Independent.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on Top Wazobia Max TV.
Congratulations. Wow. You have a beautiful baby girl.
A girl?
Simple biology tells us that a man produces the chromosomes that determines the child's sex.
Get that thing away from me.
Mama, that is my child.
Aren't they your daughters too? If I place a curse on you, are you not a woman too? God gives children. Show your girl. Which one do you have? Mama, remember that you have 3 daughters. That's your useless morsel of a wife that is controlling you.
Go ahead and insult me. No, go ahead.
Give me a male child that will answer Obi.
Tales of Eve, girls only, showing 6:30 p.m. Wednesdays on Wazobia Max TV.
They go touchlight the matter, give us.
You sef go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
but on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
This morning matter segment, we always bring across your screen. One of the major reasons, now say, so that you will understand the policies, and sometimes you will understand how you run your business. And now one of the major things about business be that if you don't understand the policies, we say government they put in place, if you don't understand business stories around your industry, how you go use they profitable for the kind of business we say you they run. Now why will they always come your screen? Now money matter business, now money matter segment be this, and my name now Frank Fagbo. But then we'll go straight into the business takeaway segment. And this time around, a lot of things they happen for the Nigerian economy. And as things they happen, a lot of people they cash out on the fact, say the economy, they experience economic crunch. Money no day here, money no day here. But one of the major things we say they on the rise now, Ponzi scheme. What be the red flags? We say you're supposed to look out for all this Ponzi scheme. A lot of people, sometimes you go see some people, they will tell you, say, bring this kind of amount, bring 50K tomorrow, yet today, collect 100K tomorrow. 100% increment in just 24 hours. And you go carry your hard-earned money, can't trust that kind of platform. Now, why CBN and SEC, which is Security and Exchange Commission, they come out, they talk, say, if you they see all this kind of thing, ask the platform, ask the financial institution, or the person where they say they run the investment, ask them, the first and foremost, where your SEC certificate, say you they regulated by SEC, before you carry your money, enter Security and Exchange Commission. Now, one of the major things we say you need to understand before you invest in that kind of thing. Edo, Ponzi scheme they on the rise.
Yes, sir.
People go say, bring your money, collect 100%.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you take Siam?
My brother, now poverty, now they cause that problem.
Unbelievable returns.
Now poverty. When you go to a person's way, come bring 20 naira, I'll give you 15 naira in the space of 24 hours. Sometimes I dey talk and say, people where they even indulge in that kind of activity, themselves, they get long truth. Because you know, say, for that kind of increase to just happen, you know, say, not be normal thing. Bank not give you that kind of thing.
Exactly.
So why you believe, say, somebody out of somewhere will just come up with one process where you feel, say, overnight, you go double your money overnight.
Now, one of the red flags we say people supposed to look out for, if they see all those kind of platforms. But banks, they give like 3%, 4% per annum, you get. Even CBN don't regulate and talk, say, if percent pass 18% or 20%.
Make you look at one kind.
Make you look at because you get what they call monetary policy rate, but more no enter that part. Now, they use regulate the interest rate on top any investment. We say you do, but some people they will promise you unbelievable returns like 50%, 100%. Now red flag be that. So they're very, very careful. Pressure. They say lack of transparency. You go ask them which business you go do. They will say we they do import export. Waiting you they import. Waiting you they export. Make me know.
So first of all, they feel say that transparency. Waiting make transparency in the day. Now because of the greed where the individuals where they put in this money they face. Because in the first instance, if you know they greedy, you know go won't do any investment. You go they okay with any investment. We will give you 5% return every month. You understand? Now greed. Now they make where people won't put in money. You know, say if you work for that money, you know go feel they get more than 5% interest every month. Then why it be say you want make somebody else pay you 30%, 50%? Because you go get people where you go be say you go feel tell them sincerely say for this my better business will be genuine what I want to do. What I feel they give you a 5% to they go tell you no it's too small. It is too small. Why? Because then get long throat. I said that what come to use one earn more money. So. Yes, that's lack of transparency go there because which genuine business you go use give person 30% or 50%. No genuine business they like that. So first of all, you go they shrouded in secrecy. What anybody call say they go hide them because they not go fit tell you the truth. Nowadays, not be only that they don't use real estate. I don't make no spoil business. They don't use real estate now. They do people too for that kind of thing. They tell you, oh, come and buy, invest into our real estate business. Initial deposit and be any so amount of percentage as the co-owner of the real estate business. You go to earn so amount of and the percentage you go tell you plenty for your mind. I be co-house and land owner. Make at the end this amount. But meanwhile, if you use that money buy land by yourself, do that, you know go get that return immediately too. So now greed and be one of the things that they drive people to that.
Another red flag for here. Now say people they always pressurize people to bring in more people. Once you see platform, they will tell you. You go date the first layer. Just bring in 2 people. Those 2 people go bring another 2 persons. Those 2 persons go bring another 2 persons. By then you go to earn 100K daily. 200K daily.
They call that.
Don't they read say make I tell my neighbor na network marketing.
Now but share the network marketing really bad like that because I know some people go talk say now so they structure some of their own business so they do where they legit.
But if the network marketing they showed that in say 50% in 24 hours. You know, get waiting you they sell. Which product they go ask. You supposed to ask which product do they sell, and they know if you talk say now this and this we they use the money. We say we they collect they do. No, my brother.
If you don't do a product or service driven, no problem. I agree with you.
Okay. So if we say they say bring your brother, bring your friend, bring your neighbor, bring 4 people. Then you go they rise, then you go they look at one kind
of. A lot of people don't send me WhatsApp message there. Say, Madam Precious, do you know you can get so amount every day? I say, my brother, start to earn. Enjoy your earning.
Enjoy your
earning without me.
The last red flag now, registration. If they don't get SEC certificate, they don't even they regulated by CBN. Leave that platform. No go give them your money because your money if you enter voicemail. Your money if you enter voicemail. So they're very, very careful. Ask for their SEC certificate, Security and Exchange Commission.
They say Bitcoin platform. They say Bitcoin platform, crash. I be the hope say, that's my. And again, part of it to make a lot of people drive into that Bitcoin. Your guess is as good as mine. But it is safe for just give us small tip.
But time no day.
Time no day. We'll talk about that later. I don't say go break and down for us later on.
All right, we will see you on the same time tomorrow. As Fabo Frank don't tell you now. If you like, go put your money for where you know. No.
Happy Holy Thursday to you.
And bye-bye. Have a lovely holiday.